As we ease into the busy holiday season, it's easy to get caught up in the craziness of it all. And while most of us are pretty good about making sure our family feels appreciated and loved during this time of year, Studio 5 friend Kelly Jensen points out what a great time of year it is to show our friends just how important they are to us too. Kelly, welcome and thanks for being here.
I always love being here.
This topic feels so Kelly Jensen to me. It is all about warmth and friendship and gratitude. What brought this to your heart?
You are the sweetest. Well, as the season gets ramped up, I started feeling like there's so many balls that we're juggling in the air, and we have our family around us more. They're out of school, they're coming home from college, and our tank can run empty. And I was watching my dad, actually, this is what got me thinking about it. He was trying to get one of my nieces to take gas money. He's like, let me just give you 20 bucks for gas. And honestly, the sweetest, the grandparents are so wise. Grandparents have been through it and they know. And it was his way of showing her, I'm investing in your life. I see you. And even if it's a soda run or your lunch, like I want to buy it. And I started thinking, how our gas tanks are kind of empty during this season because we're doing so much for everybody else. Yeah. And our family, we can't depend on feeling it because we're doing everything for them and they're around us. So who better to come in clutch but your girlfriends? So we're gonna talk about a few ways that we can kind of pour into those gas tanks and give a little pep in our step.
The analogy of the gas tank to me is so lovely because it is. I think truly we are the captains of the family, and and a lot of times in this holiday charge where we're trying to make everything magical and we want everything to be perfect. But when you reach for those girlfriends, you say we've got 3 ways to do that, and we're starting with by word.
We want to give, that's I think the fastest, easiest way. If you want to pour into your girlfriend's gas tank and give her a little extra zip in her step, or just a reminder of how much you love and appreciate her and that she can do this and that she can get through it, it's sending a quick text. It's leaving a Marco Polo or a voice message. It's being specific and saying, I'm just thinking about you. I know you're hosting Thanksgiving. You are so talented and I love your stuffing. Or it's saying like, I know you can do this. I know it's an awkward thing. You're going over to your mother-in-law's that you don't get along with. I'm just telling you, I'm cheering you on. It's just nice. It's human nature to want to be remembered and seen. And who better than us?
And it's such an intentional act too, right? Like, so it's not, it's something, it's recalling a detail. Like you said, it's going over to your mother-in-law's. It's recalling an insecurity. It's making sure they feel seen, they feel heard. And by actually like moving forward in that, I think we all can think, oh, I should text her. But it's doing it. It's making sure that action takes place.
And I was talking to my 9-year-old actually earlier this morning. I took her to Costco with me. And I said, what would you do to show your friends that you appreciate them? And she said, I'd listen to them and I'd tell them that I appreciate them. Out of the mouth of babes, it's that simple. Listening to your friends, like you say, and just remembering what they're doing. And never underestimate the notes on your phone. As soon as you hear something from your girlfriend, write it down or put it in your calendar. Reminder that she's having surgery today. That can help so much.
I love that. I think that's a great way to make sure that action takes place. Okay, next is by deed.
If you have a little more energy, we're gonna go in steps. Easiest to maybe biggest, yes. This is something like dropping a fresh loaf of bread off on their doorstep, or doing something for them, serving them, you know, inviting them to lunch, having them over to lunch. It can be as simple or as an elaborate as you want, but just doing a little something for your friends reminds them that they're so loved and that they're so needed. And on the flip side of that, you can do something for a friend, but I got a call the other day asking me to go and pick up, and I've never had this before, and it meant so much to me, go and pick up my friend's daughter and take her to lunch. Her mom works full time, and it's gonna make me emotional because I thought, I felt so appreciated. And we don't think about that, but the people that I call when I need it, like my daughter wants me to take her to lunch and I'm working and I can't, that I have a friend to call that could pick up my daughter and take her to lunch, Oh my goodness, what makes you feel more loved than being trusted like that in a friendship?
I was gonna say, it's that trust that makes you feel like you can be called on. It's that reliability. It's what makes a good friend.
Yes.
Okay, and your last one, I'm excited about this, by celebration.
Yes. Well, you know I'm all about the celebration. Big or small, simple or crazy elaborate. During this season, there are so many things that we can do to celebrate our friends. So I'm going to talk about 2 of them. One of them is Friendsgiving. You can keep it really simple, have everybody bring a dish. You can have a Friendsgiving where everybody just brings their own lunch and you sit around for an hour and talk. I think the whole purpose of it is just to be together and to show appreciation for each other. And it's important to speak that. I invited you all here just to take some time out because I love you. I know you have busy schedules, so let's just be together and talk. Or you can, depending on your personality, you can set the table, you can make beautiful centerpieces, you can cook a whole other turkey. Whatever it is that makes you feel like you're giving to your friends and showing how much that you appreciate them, that's all that matters. The other thing is, I did this for my birthday this year, and I loved it so much. When my birthday started coming, I was like, all I want to do is show my friends how much I love them and appreciate them. I don't have the budget to buy every one of my friends what I wanted to buy them. But what my neighborhood said, what can we do to celebrate you? And I said, can we do a favorite things party?
Oh.
And I wanted to send all of them home with a gift. So the way a favorite things party works is you have them bring 3 gifts or 2 gifts, and you draw numbers out of a hat, and everybody goes home with that amount of gifts. And for me, on my birthday, everybody got presents. And I just think that's such a simple, easy way to give back to your friends, to show your appreciation, and to tell them how amazing they're doing as the season wraps up.
I want a friend like Kelly Jensen.
We are friends.
We are friends. We are friends. We are friends. No, I think that this whole encompassing of by word, by deed, by celebration, it comes down to loving your people.
Yes.
And that is truly about being grateful.
I think so.
Thanks, Kelly. I love it.